Pisces, hello Pisces, it's Joe, and this is Pisces Singles December 2020 tarot reading. This is all about the single you, Pisces. It's not necessarily about love and relationships, but that is something that can come out, but may not come out in this reading, okay? This is all about the single you in December and what's happening in your single life. It could be anything. So we're going to explore that, Pisces, and see what the story is for you. As always, check your moon, rising, and Venus signs in your chart, because this is a collective reading, and this reading can't be for every Pisces, okay? So in your chart, your other signs, you might actually find that you fit better with readings and collective readings with those signs, all right? Blessing of protection, Pisces, and an angel message. We're going to do that. Angel energy healing. Wow, that's beautiful. Okay, let me see. That is wow, the angel energy healing. So some of you might be really wow, recovering from something, because that protection card, when I see that and the energy healing coming through, it's like, wow, there is something that like there's this feeling of recovery, Pisces, some kind of recovery. Anyway, but we're gonna see if we can dig into that. And to be fair comes out, and I think the first thing I thought is you're not being fair with yourself, or you haven't been fair with yourself in the past. And there's this feeling of protection. I think maybe you need some protection, and that protection to me is like being strong, having strength, being resistant to somebody, and recovering from something that is just doesn't feel very good. I almost feel like when I saw that card, it took me a minute to kind of get going and talking, because I felt like very very narcissistic, or maybe even I hate to say it, but even a little abusive or something, you know, especially verbally. That's kind of what I picked up. So and you haven't been fair to yourself. I think this, to be fair, is like maybe you've believed some of the things that you've heard, and I don't think that I think that you're just like really having to recover from that and rediscover that, you know, just because somebody says something, it does not make it true. So Pisces, very, very deep. I was hoping for a very light reading, but it doesn't feel that way. So you have the Page of Coins at the center. Oh, that. You have 2 Wands in the past. You're at a crossroads. 8 of Swords. 9 of Wands. Justice. King of Wands. 5 of Coins. Ace of Wands. Oh, it sounds like it's nap time for my son. 2 of Cups. Alright, Pisces, we're almost done here. 6 of Swords. Definitely moving on, moving away. Bottom of the deck. The 5 of Cups. So definitely there's this feeling of protection from, I feel like there was some kind of traumatic experience. And I don't mean traumatic like, I guess the only way I can describe traumatic is somebody wasn't very good to you, somebody wasn't very kind to you, and so I feel like there is this protection, and to me I feel like it's being resistant to them trying to come back into your life. You have this angel healing energy here, and so it's like there's this angelic force around you, trying to get you to tap into that healing. And some of that is about forgiveness, but a lot of that is about forgiving yourself, really, for allowing yourself to be in a situation that was really toxic and unhealthy. And to be fair, definitely you weren't being fair to yourself. And that's what I feel like this reading is all about. So I was hoping for like a really light-hearted reading, something kind of fun, but that's not what comes out to me. I feel like the Page of Coins here is the center of, like, it's like the center of everything in December. And I think that you're starting over. I think you're starting over by yourself. The Two of Wands, the recent past, you had to make a decision to break away from this. And the Eight of Swords was like you wanted to get out of that energy of feeling stuck and feeling trapped in a circumstance that felt like you couldn't break away from or change. And so again, the Two of Wands, you were at that crossroads and had to make that choice, that decision to break away. The Page of Coins, starting over new. My son doesn't want to take a nap, so if you hear him crying about it, he's just crying about taking a nap. So he's 2.5, he still needs a nap, you know, but he doesn't think so. So you have a Justice card though here. This is all about things being made right. I think that you are going to see some karmic things happen here, where first of all, if this was a divorce or something, I think that you're going to see things being made right and fair and just. If it's not a divorce, it's like there's something karmic coming around for this person. And that's kind of like how I see this playing out. You have the Nine of Wands moving forward. You know, you fought the good fight. You're battle weary, you're tired, and I think that you're ready to move on and depart this. But you do have to be resistant. Boy, he does not want to take a nap. You have to be resistant to that. You have to be willing to not let this person come back into your life. The King of Wands is here, is your challenge. I think you have to stand up for yourself, and maybe you haven't stood up for yourself in the past. This has put a hardship on you, and so it's left you in a very bad place, or feeling like you're in a bad place. But you know, there is so much here for you with this Ace of Wands, because I think that you get to actually get a new identity, like, or find your true identity in this, Pisces. And the Two of Cups here is you know, the Two of Cups here is your hopes and fears. I think you have the realization that this person was not your soulmate, or a soulmate would never treat you the way they treated you. And so it does feel very heavy, like you were treated very poorly, and it was not a good, healthy relationship. And so you've made the decision to get away from that, and you are being protected. You're not going to let this person crack your shell to get back into your life, to weasel their way back into your life. Six of Swords, you're moving on. You are getting away from this for sure. You know the way forward. I think some of you might actually be putting some literal physical distance between you and this person, because you just want to be alone and just feel secure. And I think that others of you, it's just putting that metaphorical distance between you and this person and moving on with your life and moving forward. But again, you know, the Five of Pentacles here, this is like this kind of like, you might go, well, I had there were some things I lost in this, and at least I had that. But then you remember the Five of Cups. What did it cost you, and how bad did it hurt just to have some of this Five of Pentacles not be present right now in your life? So there's a cost to everything, and I think that you are in the middle of December. You're in the middle of this completely detaching from this person and moving on. So I'm recording this mid-November, or just past mid-November, and so you might be already in this, breaking away from this, and you find yourself in December like really getting the courage to keep going further and further as you move along, Pisces. So definitely a bad breakup and a bad circumstance that you left behind, but it does ultimately bring good things. Justice is here for sure, so things are going to be made right. So if this again is about a divorce, there are things that are going to most certainly be made right in your favor, but if it's not, it's just some karmic things are going to come into play, and you're going to get what's due to you, what's owed you, what's fair out of this in the long run. Maybe it doesn't all come right now, it takes time, but you're going to see that equality and fairness come through. So that's where you're at, Pisces. That's your reading. Sorry you hear my son screaming because he doesn't want to take a nap. I'm right below his bedroom, and maybe I'll go rub his head, see if he'll go to sleep, so for nap time. But I appreciate all of you watching.
If this resonated with you, if it fit with you, great. Don't try to fit it. If it doesn't, leave a thumbs up. Let me know. Leave a comment. Let me know if it was for you, how it's playing out. And don't forget to subscribe if you want to hear more from me down the road. I appreciate you stopping by. Thank you, and I'll talk to you again soon.